Ah, guys, I mentioned before that we had a little story we used to tell with blacksmithing. We would forge these little rings out of a horseshoe nail. So I'll tell you a little bit how to make them, but first we'll tell you the story about what I was told. Whether it's true or not, it don't matter. Okay, so but she said yes. Now what are you gonna do? Now it's kind of an old Mormon pioneer story. They go across the place they call the Honeymoon Trail. They go up to Salt Lake, part of Utah, and you got to travel a long ways. So a young couple decided they're going to get married. They don't have nothing. They don't whatever. They got, So they're traveling on a wagon trying to go to Salt Lake to get married. That's what they're doing. That's where the story kind of took place that we were told. And that's a time too when the wagons are all close together. Close together going out. After they get married and they're coming back, there's always the one wagon. Newlywed wagon is way back behind. Way back there. Nobody wants to be by the newlywed wagon, right? But there's lots of stories of them just being poor. They ain't got no money, they ain't got nothing. They're going to get married. And there's a story about a young man that was sitting by the campfire and he's feeling bad. He's got his new bride. Anyway, you hear about wedding rings, wedding bands, stuff. Story goes that he saw one of these horseshoe nails sitting down there by the fire, and the end of it was kind of glistening. And he thought, wow, that looks like a diamond, And he took that horseshoe nail out of the fire and rolled it up. And the smaller ones, this is sticking up, and it looks like a diamond on a ring. And he made that ring and gave her that ring. So it was a horseshoe nail wedding ring. Just a story about some poor pioneers and all they had. He just wanted a ring. So he made one. And we used to talk about that story and tell that story all the time when we were forging and showing people how to make square nails, even these horseshoe nails and different things. And it was just funny as you hear about the story. Plus, as you're going, they just got no money and they're keeping their wagon way behind, and always cracked me up. But so it's a good story. Whether it's all true or not, I don't know. Good story. Now to make one is real easy. You're taking these horseshoe nails, they're already there. The diamond's already there. What he saw is already there. Now you just got to find out how to get it hot and roll it. Now I've used scrolling tongs. I've grabbed them along with a scrolling tongue and just rolled it. You guys that are forging know that that'll make you a circle. I've built little tools out of horseshoes to hold on to them while they're hot. And I've been able to stretch them around the horn of an anvil, to roll them up. Get them round and get them in their ring shape. The other thing I've also done is taken these different tools. These fit in a different anvil. These hardy tools that drop in, and you can pound and stretch around this one. And I have another one that's shaped, that stands out. And you can hammer around that, and just basically what you're doing is just trying to get these round into a ring. So if that's something you want to try, give it a shot. But if she said yes, make her a horseshoe nail wedding ring. So thank you. Hope you enjoyed that little story. It's funny. And we'll see you on the next one. Let's go.